गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। प्रबोध सुधाकर श्लोक 20। नासाग्राद्वदनाद्वा कफं मलं पायुतो विसृजत् स्वयमेवैति जुगुप्साम् अन्तः प्रसृतं च नो वेत्ति देहात्म बुद्धि means identification with the body. I am the body. This identification is called Dehatma Buddhi. Not only we identify with this body, we cling to this body. We are very much attached to this body because this body is our identity. That is why when there is a change in the appearance of this body, we are very much disturbed because our identity is gone. Hair turns a little grey, we are disturbed. Many people start worrying. My hair is turning grey. That is why the cosmetic industry is very profitable because people want to look good, look young. Because of their attachment to the body. Because of our identification with the body. As long as we are attached to this body, it is not possible to own up the Atma Jnana. It is not possible to own up our true identity. That is why we have to grow out of the Dehatma Buddhi. One should grow out of the attachment to the body. In order to facilitate getting rid of our attachment of this body, the author is describing the limitations of the body, the problems associated with the body. As long as we think something is beautiful, something is good, it is difficult for us to give up the attachment. Whereas, when we understand the limitations, when we understand how disgusting the body is, the attachment to the body goes away naturally. That is why the Acharya is describing the disgusting nature of this body. How disgusting this body is. How filthy this body is. How painful this body is. It is being discussed in these slokas. Nasagrad vadanadva. The human body secretes various fluids, throws out various impurities. Nasagrat, from the nose. The mucus comes out from the nose, especially when we have cold, etc. As soon as the mucus comes out, we throw it out. We get rid of it and wash our hands and wash our nose, wash our face. Because the mucus is very disgusting, very filthy. We don't keep the mucus with us. Vadanadva, sometimes the mucus comes out of the mouth. Kapham, mucus is kapha. Kapha comes out of nose as well as mouth. And then malam payuto visrajet. We excrete through our payu indriya. Our excretory organ. Through the excretory organ, the urine and the stool comes out. It is also very disgusting. It is also eliminated. We human beings find our own way of eliminating the impurity that comes out of this body. Nobody can stay with it even for a moment. Now the author says, this body is full of such impurities. The body is filled with the mucus, filth, etc. When it comes out, we feel the disgust. But in reality, our own body is full of it, all such impurities. Swayamevaiti jugupsa. When it comes out, the person himself feels the disgust. We cannot stand our own impurities. How can we stand others' impurities? Or how can the others stand our impurities? When it comes out, we cannot tolerate it. Antah prasratancha no vetti. But the same filthy objects, same filthy substances are present in the body. Often we don't even think of them. We are not aware of them. And we think this body is good. This body is beautiful. Pathipatitamasti drishtva sparshabhayadanyamargato yati no pashyati nijadeham chasthi sahasravratam paritaha. This body consists of a skeleton. The main structure of this body is the skeleton, made of bones. There are so many bones in this body. There is a particular type of camera. If you see through the camera, this body appears as a skeleton. Therefore, this body is nothing but a skeleton. A skeleton which is filled with flesh, etc. Flesh, blood, etc. Often, when we see a bone on the way, suppose you are walking on the street and you see a bone, you avoid that bone. You don't go and pick the bone and collect it. Generally, people don't do it. The bone is disgusting. The author says, Pathipatitamasti drishtva. Somebody sees an asthi, a bone, on a street. Then what does he do? Sparsha bhayad anyamargato yati. He doesn't want even to get it, even to touch it with his feet. He feels this root is full of bones. I may by mistake touch the bone. with my feet. Thinking so, he takes another route. Anyamargato yati. But the reality is, we don't have to touch the bone outside. Our own body is made of bones. No pashyati nija deham chasthi sahasravratam paritaha. His own body is made of bones, which is as disgusting as the bone which is there on the street. When we think of this, it is easy to get vairagya towards the body. Body is also a skeleton. Keshavati nakharagrat idamantah poti gandha sampurnam bahirapi chagaru chandana karpurajyairvilepayati. Basically, the body has its own natural order. The body has a bad order naturally. Even externally we can feel the bad order. Then you can imagine how it might smell inside. What is the smell inside the body, in the stomach, etc. The body is full of bad odors. But we hide the bad odors. We hide the bad smell, often by spraying perfume, etc., using powders, perfumes, lotions. We hide the bad odor and make it smell good. An artificial good smell. Artificial fragrance. Keshavadhi nakharagrat. Starting from kesha, starting from the hair, up to the tip of the nail, nakharagrat. Idam antaha bhuti gandha sampurnam. This body is full of bhuti gandha, bad smell, durgandha. But bahirapi, externally, chandana agaru chandana karpurajyair vilepayati. He applies agaru, another substance of good smell, chandana, karpura, and many other perfumes that we have. We apply those perfumes and make it smell good. In reality, the body has bad smell. Even because of this reason, the body is disgusting. Yatnadasya pidhatte स्वाभाविकदोषसङ्घातम् औपाधिकगुणनिवहम् प्रकाशयन् श्लाघते मूढः with great effort the human beings hide the natural evils of the body, the natural shortcomings of the body, the natural ugliness of the body. We hide it with great effort. Sometimes people get operated also. Cosmetic surgery, plastic surgery. They spend lakhs of money just for making the body appear, just to make the body appear good. Therefore, the author says, Yatnadasya swabhavika dosha sanghatam pidhatte. With great effort, the people hide the swabhavika dosha, the natural demerits of the body. Instead, औपाधिक गुण निवहम प्रकाशयन, people flaunt their beauty, and the beauty is aupadhika, it is artificial. Often people flaunt their artificial beauty with the makeup, etc. Shlaghate, not only they show their beauty, their artificial beauty, but they praise themselves. See how nice I am looking. They keep praising their own beauty as well as others' beauty. See how nice he is looking, how nice she is looking. In reality, it is just a skeleton. Kshatamutpannam dehe yadina prakshalyate tridinam tatrotpatanti bahavaha krimayo durgandha sankirnaha. Suppose there is an injury in our body and the injury is not washed, it is not dressed, it is left as it is. What happens? There will be krimis. Many insects are born, many germs are born in the wound. Therefore, the body is temporary. Decays very fast, degenerates very fast. यो देहः सुप्तो भूत् सुपुष्पशय्योपशोभिते तल्पे सम्प्रति सरज्जुकाष्ठैः नियन्त्रितः क्षिप्यते वह्नौ When we are alive, the body is made to sleep on a very cozy bed, beautiful bed, properly made bed. The same body at some point of time, the same body is thrown on a heap of firewoods, kashta, on the logs of wood. The body is placed and it is cremated. The body that we have been preserving is burnt one day, cremated one day. Simhasanopavishtam dristvayam mudamavapalokoyam tam kala krishtatanum vilokya netre nimilayati Simhasanopavishtam. Somebody is sitting on a throne. When he is sitting on a throne, everybody wants to take selfie with him. He looks so nice, well decorated, with all ornaments. He is sitting on a throne. Nowadays, people sit on a throne during their wedding. On the wedding day, he sits on a throne. Earlier, we didn't have such things. Wedding means they have to sit on the floor. Nowadays, they have thrones. And it is photographed so beautifully. They are sitting and it is photographed. Everybody wants to come and see. And everybody praises. It is so good looking, etc. When the same body has lost the life, people don't want to see. Often, as soon as people see the dead body, they try to close their eyes. Ashubha. There is a wedding procession. In a wedding procession, everybody dances. In southern India, it is lesser. In the north, it is very much there. People dance during the wedding procession. The bridegroom sits on a horse and everybody dances. A very big celebration. So there is a wedding procession and then there is a procession to carry the dead body also. When the dead body procession happens, People don't dance. People don't celebrate the joy. Instead, they mourn. It is a procession of mourning. But in both cases, the same body is taken. Even during wedding procession, a body is taken on a horse. And even during the funeral procession, a body is taken. The same body which was earlier taken for wedding. Recently I came across a news. A gentleman, the bridegroom, died of heart attack just after tying the Mangala Sutra. Just after the wedding, in the wedding hall itself, he died. Then you can imagine, he came with a big procession, dancing, etc., with a great celebration. Just a few minutes back, he had come with a procession of joy. And now, after a few minutes, he is taken on a funeral procession. When we think of this, we understand the temporary nature of the body. There is nothing to be proud of this body. There is nothing to be obsessed with this body. Let the body take its course. If the body becomes old, let it become old. If the body goes away, let it go away. The author is insinuating, do not get attached to this body. एवं विधोति मलिनो देहो यत्सत्तया चलति तं विस्मृत्य परेशं वहत्यहन्तामनित्येऽस्मिन् This body is sustained by the Ishvara. Urdhvam pranamunnayati apanam pratyagasyati madhye vamanamasinam Vishve Deva Upasate. Kathopanishad says, Urdhvam Pranamunnayati. The prana goes upwards and the apana goes downwards, indicating all the pranic functions, all the vital functions in the body. They are happening because of the Ishvara who is present in this body, the Atma who is present in this body. This body cannot survive without the presence of the Atma, without the blessing of the Atma. Kohyevanyat kaf pranyat Yadesha akasha anando nasyat. Taittiriya Upanishad says, who will breathe if the Atma is not there. Voshevanyat pranya. Who would have breathed if the Atma was not there in this body? This temporary body is functioning because of the gracious presence of the Atma. The Atma is eternal. Atma is Nitya. Whereas the Sharira is Anitya. Sharira is temporary. Ashariram sharireshu anavastheshu avasthitam mahantam vibhumatmanam matvadhiro na shochati. Anavastheshu sharireshu. The sharira is anavastha. Not only it is temporary, it is unreliable, unpredictable. We don't know when a disease is going to start in this body. Any time blood pressure can start. Any time diabetes can start. Any time cancer can start. Any time. The body is very unpredictable. We don't know when, which disease is going to start this body. Therefore, one should not rely on the unreliable. If we rely on the unreliable, we are going to be miserable. Some skin disease has started. There was a woman, a fairly good-looking lady. At some point of time, she started getting a skin disease. The body started getting white patches. And she was depressed. She was broken down because she is losing the looks of her body. I am looking ugly. Nothing could be done. It has no treatment. White patches. And eventually she looked very white. That, what's it called? The disease in which the skin loses all the pigments. Leukoderma. Leukoderma. Yeah. Okay. Leukoderma. So, this body is very much unpredictable, unreliable, untrustworthy. But unfortunately, our ignorance makes us hold on to this body. Whereas, we rarely think of the Atma on account of who this body is surviving. Instead of thinking of this body, instead of relying on this body, instead of holding on this body, if we hold on to the Atma, If we rely on the Atma for our happiness, then we are free from the psychological misery that this body can cause. Evam vidhoti malino dehaha. This deha, which is malina, which is impure, yat sattaya chalati. It is sustained on account of the presence of the Atma. Tam vismritya paresham. Unfortunately, the human beings forget the Paresha. Atma is called Paresha because Atma itself is the Ishvara, the Paramatma. Vahati ahantam anityesmin. Instead of recognizing the Atma, we hold on to this body. We continue to identify with this body, and it is the source of all tragedy. Atma satchidrupaha Kva mamsa rudhirasthi nirmito dehaha iti yo lajjati dhiman itara shariram sakim manute. We take one body after another. This Janma. In this Janma we have taken up this body. We are identifying with this body. And we have found comfort in this body. We comfortably identify with this body. Just like our glasses. I went to a glass shop, optics shop, and the gentleman made glasses for me, spectacles for me. He said, you will take one week to get adjusted to these new glasses. Initially you will feel uncomfortable. Eventually the glasses become a part of you. You identify with the glasses. Without glasses you are not comfortable. Likewise, just like the glasses are an extra fitting, external to yourself, in the same manner, even this body is an upadhi, external to our true nature. It is not us. It is extraneous to our true nature. But the Ishvara has made this body for us, and He has put us in this body. Initially we find a discomfort. Perhaps we find a discomfort initially. That is why we cry when we are born. Oh, I am not comfortable with this body. Just like we say, I am not comfortable with these glasses, new glasses. But after a few days, eventually, we find we identify comfortably with this body. To such an extent that we forget our distinction with this body. We forget our distinction from this body. And we don't want to lose this body. We get very much attached and obsessed with the body. Likewise, a human being in general does not mind to take another janma. We are ready to take another body also. Because we feel another body is like this body. We want to remain embodied. Only when we have a body, we feel we have an identity. We want to remain embodied, and we want to enjoy the sense objects, enjoy the sense pleasures through the body. A 90-year-old gentleman feels, I should also become sweet 16. A 90-year-old gentleman feels when he looks into other people. He also sees other people in the TV, etc. There are young people, they are enjoying. He watches people playing cricket, and then he also feels, I should also become like this 16-year-old gentleman, 25-year-old gentleman, and enjoy the life. It is not going to be possible in this janma. He is already 80, 90. If he has to fulfill that desire, he has to take another janma, reborn. That is how we continue one janma after another janma. Because we want to remain embodied and we want to enjoy the sense pleasures through the body. Now, once we understand the limitations of the body, once we understand how disgusting the body is, once we understand how painful the body is, we lose our attachment to this body as well. When we have lost the interest in this body itself, how can we get interest in another body? The author is asking, when somebody has lost interest in this body itself, he cannot have interest in getting another body. Meaning, he is not ready to have another janma. He will not have the preference to have another janma. Instead, he prays for freedom from another janma. Vatma Satchidrupaha Kvamam Sarudhirasthi Nirmito Dehaha. This individual is wondering how different this body is from the Atma. Atma, where is the Atma? Who is Satchidrupaha? The Atma is Satchidananda Swarupa. It is real, it is the Chaitanya, and it is Ananda Swarupa. And where is this body in comparison with the Atma? No comparison. This body is very mean, very insignificant, and very disgusting. Mamsa Ruthirasthi Nirmito Dehaha. This body is made of mamsa, flesh, blood, bones, etc. So insignificant, so disgusting, so painful, whereas the Atma is ever Ananda Swarupa. Ananda Swarupa. Therefore, most desirable. The body is most disgusting, Atma is most desirable. The body is temporary, Atma is eternal. When this is understood, Itiyo Lajjati Dhima, with this understanding, the wise man gets a disgust to this body. He loses all interest in this body. Itara shariram sakim manute. Such a person, how can he aspire for another body when he does not even have interest in this body? How can he aspire to get another body? How can he even be ready for another body? How can he even be ready to have another body? He says, I don't want any more janma. I don't want any more body. I want to be free from embodiment altogether. That is how one gets mumukshutva. I don't want another janma. Only then he becomes an adhikari for Atmajnana. Only then he is qualified to attain Atmajnana. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.